It's my word to the family. I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Out the Pocket Sports. Up now, we got the NFL and the Pick Six. So last week, Slash and I both went 3-3. Like, I think everybody, except for one or two people, had a bad week, man. Everybody was 3-3 or worse. You know what I mean?
I don't see how them one or two people even got by with the teams they picked.
Right. It's like you scratch your head, like, really? Come on, like Denver, like, come on, man, Buffalo, like, man, it was crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with my picks for this week. So we both went 3-3. So both of our records is 38-22 on the year in picks. We're both tied for second place. LP is still holding it down. He's barely holding it down by 2, man. But I told you, so you got about 4 or 5 players coming for that your number 1 ranking. So this week I seen
what he said earlier. He said, I'm trying to hold down my number 1 spot.
Yeah, you can't have 2 or 4 weeks, man. You know, it's gone if that happened this week. You know what I mean?
He been there the whole time too. So,
but you know, he went 6-0 twice, so that gave him that 12-game cushion. And you know what I mean? Like, it's like, dang, man, like, you know what I mean? But this week's picks for me in the Pick Six, I picked Baltimore versus Cincinnati Thursday night. Of course, Baltimore won, so I got that victory. Detroit, Miami, Houston, San Francisco, and KC are my picks for this upcoming week. Mm-hmm. The reason why I picked Detroit because they're playing the 3-7 Bears. They're at home. Why not pick them? You know what I mean? They're good. I don't think the Bears are going to come in and be able to upset Detroit. Detroit is on a mission to get that first round bye or host a first round game. You know what I mean? And they're my sleepers in the NFC to upset and go to the Super Bowl. So I'm sticking by that. So I can honestly say I'm on a bandwagon. So my next pick is, hold on, y'all, give me a quick second. Boom, let's start that. So my next pick, Miami is hosting the Raiders. Miami's at home. They're 6-3. The Raiders is 5-5. That's gonna be a good one. But like I said, Miami is I feel Miami is them little brothers. That's just as good as the big brother. They can beat everybody that big bro is beating, but they just can't be big bro. So I believe that they're going to pull it out at home against the Las Vegas. Yeah. Houston, 5-4, upset Cincinnati in Cincinnati last week. Stroud is playing phenomenal at quarterback, man. Like he's just not getting on the radar. I feel like they should have been talking about him all season. He is a great quarterback. He got his offense down to a science, man. He can look off defenders and come back to the left and hit a receiver, you know what I mean, and stuff like that.
No telegraphing.
Yeah, no telegraphing, man. He knows where his receivers are on the field, so he can look to the right and know that, okay, my boy on the left is about to cut across. Boom, I'll pull that safety off, hit him to the left, or same to the right, you know what I mean? So he's got that offense down to a science, so I'm going with Houston to beat the 2-8 Cardinals. I don't care about Kyler Murray coming back and getting a win last week. That dude is trash. The Cardinals is trash. That is not going to happen this week against Houston, so I'm picking them. San Francisco is at home against Tampa Bay. I'm picking San Francisco because I know they went on a 3-game losing streak, but San Francisco is good enough to hold it down at home against Tampa Bay. And then Kansas City at Philly. That is the game of the week. That is the rematch of the Super Bowl. I'm going with Kansas City at home to beat Philadelphia.
Okay.
So let's see your pick, Slash.
Okay, so we were just talking about this earlier before we start recording. Me and him pretty much got the same picks this week for the Pick Six except for one.
Hot.
So okay, so I got the Ravens for the same reasons that he said. You know okay. Then I got the Cowboys. That's the only one that's different. The reason why I picked the Cowboys is because
that's a no-brainer.
Pretty much.
That is a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. But they might mess around and do some fluke stuff where it's going to be the fixes in and Cowboys might lose. If that happens, I'm going to be pissed.
And then the Cowboys is known for blowing games against teams they shouldn't lose
and
against.
That's known for throwing picks.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So it could be one of those things. So and if y'all don't know, the Panthers is my team and they're absolutely trash. So it's like, bro, like I don't see them winning against the Cowboys, so I picked the Cowboys. Then I picked the Lions because of everything my cousin said about the Lions. Then I got the Dolphins for every reason why he said about the Dolphins. Then I got the Chiefs for every reason that he said about the Chiefs, although it's the rematch against Philly. Although I wanted to go with Philly, but I feel
that's gonna be a good one, man. But
I didn't want to choose, but I was like, man, I gotta choose somebody, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because.
And the Chiefs, one thing, like the Chiefs defense is really good this year. They are keeping them in games, you know, because they have Kansas City's got a lot of problems on offense. You know what I'm saying? It's just their defense have been playing at a really high level, helping them stay in games, you know, and stuff like that. So
and then I got the 49ers. So I picked the 49ers because that's who I'm picking to go to the Super Bowl this year. I know he talked about all this other stuff with the Lions, but I think the 49ers is going to be in the Super Bowl this year. Because a lot of people sleeping on the 49ers.
Yeah, and they can. They have the team for it, man. It's just going to depend on Brock Purdy's play at quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it's going to boil down to. And then McCaffrey's playing at a high level. He's running the ball well. They got Deebo Samuel back. So they're starting to peak at the right time. You know what I mean? So, so top five, you got, say your top five again?
You mean my pick six?
Yeah, your pick six. Hey, man, no more drinking for me.
The Ravens, Cowboys, Lions,
Tigers and
Dolphins,
Bears, oh my.
Chiefs, 49ers.
All right, okay, there's this top pick six teams. Yes, pick six, okay. And real quick, when we pick these teams, nobody knows each other's picks until game day. So when I set the schedule out in a message on a message board, I get everybody's picks. And nobody knows picks. So everybody send them to me individually. Then I put them on the board. And then on game day, like it is today, then I post and let everybody see everybody pick. So it's not like we're piggybacking off each other and picking each other's picks. So nobody know. You know what I mean? So, so I got Baltimore, which already won, Detroit, Miami, Houston, San Francisco, and KC. So there's our picks. So I'm looking at, hopefully I can go 6-0. We'll see. You know what I mean? So
I've been trying to go 6-0 this whole time. It hasn't happened because of flu stuff.
You'll get it. It's coming. It's coming for you, man. So it'll happen. So next up, man, we'll be back with our top 5 teams after week 10.
Top 5 NFL teams.
Let's get it. We'll be right back.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.